Hello and welcome, friends. Today, I invite you to join me on a journey of self-reflection and inner discovery. We'll explore the profound idea of focusing on yourself and the incredible power of silence. We'll talk about why it matters, how it transforms your life, and how you can make it a practice in your daily existence. Take a moment to find a quiet space. Let the noise of the world fade away. This is your time to reconnect with yourself and find that steady, unwavering voice within. Let's begin. In our modern world, noise is everywhere. The constant hum of technology, the chatter of social media, the opinions of others. It's as if we're living in a never-ending storm of voices. Everywhere you look, there's someone telling you what to do, how to live, what success looks like, and what happiness should be. We're bombarded with comparisons, the perfect lives, the filtered photos, the endless updates. We're told to hustle harder, to speak louder, to be seen and heard at all times. And in this endless race to be noticed, we often lose sight of the most important voice of all, our own. But what happens when you turn down the volume of the outside world? What happens when you stop trying to keep up with everyone else? That's where the real magic begins. Focusing on yourself is not about shutting everyone out or becoming selfish. It's about coming home to your true self. It's about recognizing that your dreams, your values, your well-being are worth protecting and nurturing. It's about turning your gaze inward, asking yourself the hard questions. What truly makes me happy? What am I chasing? Is it my dream or someone else's? What do I need to feel fulfilled? When you focus on yourself, you give yourself permission to grow, to heal, and to thrive on your own terms. You begin to let go of the need for constant validation. You stop living for likes, for applause, for other people's approval. You realize that your life is your own canvas, and you alone hold the brush. Silence is often misunderstood. People think silence means weakness or a lack of opinions, but true silence is strength. It's an intentional act of stepping back from the noise to listen, really listen, to your heart and your intuition. Silence allows you to process your thoughts, to sort through your emotions, to understand yourself more deeply. In the quiet moments, you can see what really matters. Have you ever noticed how some of the wisest people don't speak all the time? They choose their words carefully. They let their actions speak for them. They understand that silence holds power. When you stay silent, you create a sacred space. You're not rushed to fill the air with empty words. You're not caught up in the rush to prove yourself. You're simply present, observing, learning, and conserving your energy for what truly matters. Let me give you a few real-life analogies to bring this to life. Imagine a mountain. The mountain stands tall and silent, unbothered by the winds or storms. It doesn't boast or brag. It simply exists in its quiet strength. People travel from far and wide just to sit in its presence, to feel that calm, that stillness. Or think of a candle in a dark room. It doesn't make noise, it doesn't shout to be seen. It simply glows, and in doing so, it illuminates everything around it. Your focus on yourself, your silence is that gentle glow. You don't need to be loud to be bright. Or consider the ocean. On the surface, the waves may be loud and wild, but beneath that there's a deep, silent current, steady, strong, and enduring. Your true self is that deep current waiting to be tapped into. When you embrace silence, you begin to notice its incredible benefits. First, you gain clarity. In silence, you can sort through the clutter of your mind. You can see your goals more clearly. You can hear your intuition guiding you. Second, you find peace. The world is loud, but peace is quiet. When you stay silent, you give yourself permission to rest, to breathe, to recharge. Third, you build resilience. In silence, you learn to hold your center. No matter what chaos surrounds you, you become grounded and unshakable. Finally, silence gives you power. When you're not speaking, you're listening. You're observing, you're learning. And when the time comes to act or speak, your words carry weight, your actions have meaning. So how do you bring this into your daily life? 1. Start your day with stillness. Instead of reaching for your phone first thing in the morning, take a few minutes to just be. Breathe deeply, set an intention for the day. 2. Create a quiet space. Find a corner in your home where you can retreat, even if just for 10 minutes. Let it be a sanctuary from the noise. 3. Journal your thoughts. When you're silent, your thoughts become clearer. Write them down. Let your journal be a safe space for your truths. 4. Listen more, speak less. In conversations, resist the urge to fill every pause. Listen deeply. Let your silence be an act of respect and understanding. 5. Disconnect regularly. Step away from social media, from the endless news cycle. Give yourself a break from the external noise. 6. Meditate. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can help you reconnect with that quiet strength within. Of course, this isn't always easy. The world will still try to pull you back into the noise. People might misunderstand your silence. They might see it as disinterest or indifference. But remember, your silence is not for them, it's for you. When you choose to focus on yourself and stay silent, you're not shutting people out, you're creating boundaries. You're protecting your energy and your peace. If you ever feel guilty for taking this time for yourself, remind yourself you can't pour from an empty cup. By filling your own cup first, you become more present, more compassionate, and more powerful in everything you do. So, my friends, let this be your gentle reminder. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to focus on yourself. You are allowed to stay silent. In a world that's always telling you to be more. Do more, speak more, choose to listen to your own heart. Choose to move in silence, to grow in silence, to heal in silence. Because when you're focused on yourself, you're not lost, you're found. You're not weak, you're wise. You're not hiding, you're preparing for the next chapter, for the next leap, for the life you truly want. As you walk away from this conversation today, I hope you carry this message with you. You are enough. Just as you are, your silence is not emptiness. It's a space of power, of truth, of peace. Thank you for sharing this hour with me. May you find the courage to focus on yourself, to stay silent when needed, and to walk your path with grace and strength.